In Germany we have a long tradition of special educational schools for deaf and hard of hearing people. It is built up in the 18th century when the first school was founded for the deaf. Traditionally, the schools for the deaf, the special schools for the deaf, were divided in a school system for hard of hearing pupil and the others for deaf pupil. And this is consolidated in the last years. Now we have a new, yes, we call it a support center with a focal focus on the support of, we call it hearing and communication now. And these are centers that offer early intervention programs. They offer primary school and secondary school, and some of the schools offer vocational training, so that a deaf child or his family, when they enter the center, it's possible to stay there up to they end school. Germany subscribed the UN Convention for the Rights of Disabled Person, and so now everybody has to offer the access to mainstream schools. So the special educational system that we had in the last years is put into the question at the moment. More and more pupil, mostly at the moment hard of hearing pupil who are orally orientated, attend mainstream schools, and so we have a change from this special educational system to this mainstream system, but at the moment they are parallel. In former times we subdivided the group of children with a hearing loss into the hard of hearing and the deaf children, and the concept, the pedagogic devices which are offered are just depending on the degree of the hearing loss and of the form of the hearing loss. And now we said that's not the right way to subdivide this group into these both groups, and we said that it is important to look at the child individually and look what kind of needs they have. So, for example, now we have deaf children that benefits from, for example, cochlear implants, and they have a natural way into a spoken language. Then we have on the other side pupils that are hard of hearing, but they want to use sign language, and so we decided that it's better to offer a bilingual approach, and in this approach they have the possibility yes, to get audio pedagogic devices as well as bilingual sign language devices. So we call this pedagogic, audio pedagogic and sign language pedagogic. I think it would be a good idea if there's a parallel system on the one hand for deaf education in special schools for those children who need learning their first language, for example. But I think a good model is to combine the idea of bilingual approach with a mainstreaming. That means to incorporate bilingual education in mainstream classes where a group of deaf pupils learn together with hearing pupils. And I think one model that is tried out now in Berlin and in Vienna is that the special educational teachers work together with regular teachers, and the special education teacher, for example, use sign language and the hearing teacher spoken language, and all classmates learning sign language, so that communication is assured. I think it's very important to cooperate internationally, because there are so many people who make experiences and we have to share these experiences. We have the chance, because due to the UN Convention for persons with disability, to try out new models, and I think we need this kind of exchange, this international exchange.